So good day everyone, RC Trail Habit here. I just wanted to do a quick comparison video in between the ever most popular SCX24 and the newly released SCX30. So this comparison is not actually a deep dive on the technical differences in between the two, but rather the practical and the fun aspects that separates the two. And if you're actually on the fence on getting the SCX30 versus the SCX24, or if you have both, or you're contemplating on what to get. So quick view of the internals. So the SCX30 and the SCX24 shares the same Dynamite 80AT motor, and the similarities actually end there. So of course the SCX30 has a smaller 160 milliamp LiPo battery, while the 24's got the 350 milliamp hour battery. And of course the 24's got a bigger ESC, and it's got a different servo, if I'm not mistaken. It's got the AS1 servo, and the 30 has got the SX112 servo, which is actually really smooth. It's probably the smoothest small servo that I've ever felt. And yeah, the differences in there. Of course, the SX24's got a significantly bigger wheel and tire combo. That's about it. And then we're gonna do some tests and see which one feels and drives better, albeit sharing the same motor. Then of course it's not, one is gonna be faster than the other, even though the SCX24 is bigger. This, just judging from the battery alone, it's got a bigger battery. It should be moving a lot faster, despite having a significant difference in weight. So we're actually going to do a control and speed test, and I'm only using one transmitter. One thing that I've discovered when I turn them both on and I turn the controller on is actually it binded to the same controller, so that is really interesting. So right now it's my controller is set up in 50 throttle limiter, and we'll see how it reacts or behaves. So as you can see, the SCX24 goes a lot faster, and that is mainly due to the battery size difference. Yep. Let's do it again. So let's test it on a 75 speed throttle. Okay, this is 75. Yeah, it's still, yeah, it's significant. The 24 is significantly faster. And now I'm setting it to full 100 throttle. Let's reverse. Yep. Okay, let's check. Servo steering feels snappy on both. Yeah, let's get a closer look on that one. So that's really interesting, eh? It's got enough power for both. And of course, there's a difference in suspension travel. There's sure a difference in the suspension travel. Yeah. So aside from the speed, yeah, servo, they're both good. Yeah. Interesting how I can control both using one controller. All right, let's do a quick track test. SCX24 first. No dramas. So the SCX24 have more than enough clearance and power to go over our desktop setup. No issues. Nope. SCX30. So what you will immediately notice in between the two, right? So even though the throttle limiter is both set to 100, the 30 feels a lot slower. But even though it's smaller, I mean, even though if it's slower, but even if it's slower, it feels a lot smoother. But the 24 is not bad. The 24 is not bad at all. It's just that the 30 feels a lot more finesse or crawler-like, maybe due to its battery. So it kind of like offsets the power of the Dynamite 88T motor. Then of course this track so it does feel a lot more smoother and much more under control. But that is not to say that the 24 is a slouch. It's not. It's still fun. It's still nimble. Like as you can see with this one, it struggles a lot with some of the obstacles due to its size, but it makes it a lot more fun to test on your tracks. So you can see with this one, it's a skinny track. It's a lot more challenging. It tests your precision, your patience. There you go. And that just means that you might have to adjust your tracks if you have configured it for bigger scale. But that's not to say that it's not capable. It is 100% capable. You just got to have the right track set up for it. And yeah, the tracks just gets a lot more challenging. And of course, you're going to have issues with clearance and all of that, but that's just a given, you know? The SCX24 size is just much more capable of handling several tracks, but that's not to say that the 30 is not fun. It is 100% fun, and if this is what you have, I mean, you can take it to more places. So in summary, what do I think about the 30 versus the 24? Look, they both look good. The 30, the way that it's designed with the hard body, it definitely looks a lot better, in my own personal opinion. The 30 is more versatile, more flexible. You can take it anywhere. I've taken it to my office desk, and yeah, a lot of people have been intrigued and asking me questions about it. And yeah, it really looks the part. You know, it's just way too easy to bring around. That's not to say that the SCX24 is unmanageable. It is still manageable, but this is just more travel friendly. It just can fit right into your, right into your bag. This one can still fit in your bag, but it's still, you can see the difference in size here, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, as far as portability, hands down, the 30 wins. Trailing, big obstacles, rocks, roots, and all of that, this will struggle definitely because of the low ground clearance compared to this one, and also the smaller tires. Yeah, that can be a bit of a challenge when you're taking it out on the trails. The SCX24 is a bit more capable rig. It's a more handsome looking because of the sheer size, and yeah, it's just much more bigger. It just really depends on where you want to take them. Portability wise, SCX30, if you want all around adventure, having fun anywhere and everywhere, then get a 24. Yeah, and that's about it. If you guys have any questions, just let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, just don't forget to hit like and subscribe, so that you can keep track of what's happening, what's out and about. There you go. Hope you guys enjoyed this short video. I'll see you guys out there on the trails.